Alright, hello. Welcome to a Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. Alright, so this wasn't actually going to be the first game I decided to do, and this isn't just a regular Let's Play. I'm actually not doing a Let's Play. I'm doing a show I'm calling Hard Mode. The main principle of the show is I play a game, if I die, I'm done. Let's Play over. I don't finish, I don't go forward. Initially, I was going to start with Batman Arkham Origins because that was the game that inspired all of this, but my capture card's component and my Xbox is composite. Yay! So I'm just going to do Wind Waker, which was going to be the second game I decided to do because I've beaten this game like 30 times, but never on hero mode from the start. So literally okay, so I've wanted to do YouTube for a long time, and this channel especially has a lot of history. I've tried Let's Plays again before, but I don't want this to just be Let's Plays. Like I said, this will be hard mode, which I will try to upload daily. And I have other shows too, like something called Jar, Movie Devotee, King of the Rack, which that'll actually come out tomorrow, and I'll explain what that is. But I've been wanting to do YouTube for a long time, and you always tell people that. I think everybody wants to do YouTube, and you always tell people that, and they're like, oh, he just wants some of that YouTube muns. And it's like, well, I can't get any. Like, I'm not going to get any. I just want to have fun, record stuff, be creative, make things, and then release it to the internet. That's all. Release it to the internet for judgment. That's why I like to make things. To get some feedback on how I'm doing. But anyways, let's get into the game. Ignore this. It's just the whole weird formality of starting a whole new channel with a lineup of shows. Each show is going to have a little introduction beforehand talking about it, and then eventually I will come up with some sort of uploading schedule, although the only thing that can really be scheduled is this. These are the easiest things to make. Let's Plays are pretty easy. I mean, they cost a lot of money to make, but they're pretty easy to make. So everything else would take more time, and that's why a release schedule would be difficult, but it's not like I can't do it. I'd do it. I'd be fine. King of the Rack will come out regularly. King of the Rack will come out every Tuesday for sure. Tuesday or Thursday. I'll have to look into that. I might not do... No, we'll do Tuesday. But anyways, the people believe that the hero of time would again come to save them. But the hero did not appear. I love this game. I love Zelda. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. The only Zelda games I haven't played or beaten is the CDI ones, and that's because I'm not spending a shit ton of money to get a fucking CDI. I'll be fine. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. Yes, none remain who know. And it's cool, too, because if you play Ocarina of Time, you're like, oh, this is just what they're talking about. And, I mean, I hate the fact that this game got hated on so much just because of the graphics. The graphics are beautiful. Granted, I'm playing the HD version, but still, even the regular one, the graphics are gorgeous. Something about the lighting in the ocean, though, always did kind of make me feel nauseous. Whereas this one doesn't. The water is just a brighter shade of blue. Clothed in the green of fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wished only for the youths to know courage like the hero of legend. So, like, Skyward Sword, I don't hate that game, like everyone else seems to, but, like, my biggest problem with it is they offered us an origin. They didn't really give us one. They gave us, like, the origin of the lineage, but they still didn't give us Link's origin, and I would like to know more. Like, what happens before Skyward Sword? Oh, is Ariel or Errol. I always called her Errol. I've heard Ariel. My sister always called her Ariel. 'Cause she loves the Little Mermaid. Big brother! He's like cute and quirky. Something I kind of like about the style of this is like, yeah, it's cel shaded, but like the bloom on it makes everything look more solid. I don't know, it looks more like a CGI animation now, and I don't mind it. I actually enjoy it. I feel like the style works better, but I know it was meant to be a cartoon, and it looks great. It just looks great. I knew you'd be here, and he's like, oh. Hee hee hee. This is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play with the gulls, I call it Errol's Lookout. So, do you remember what day it is today? You're still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday. And he's like, oh shit, yeah. I've never forgotten my birthday. That's why Grandma's been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? And he's just like, shut up. God, I don't need you to tell me what to do. I can do this, God. One of my favorite things about the Wii U in this version is first person. And he's like still solid. I would play a full first-person Zelda game. Even though I'm not big on first-person games, I'd play a full first-person Zelda game. So remember, the name of the game is I Can't Die, and that's going to be difficult because even though I've beaten this game 30 times, I've only beaten it once on hero mode. And I died a lot. Hey Link, is it true that if you just have a little courage and run as fast as you can, then you can jump to that rock out there? Huh? Is it? Is it? Tell me. Well, young chap, let's see. Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Yes, it's true. And then he's doing little jumps. Wow, I hope I'll be able to jump like you someday, Link. Yeah, okay. I like the little setup for this game a lot. Something about I haven't played this game in a few years now. I think it's been like 2. Something about the way he moves seems a little fast to me. Maybe I just need to get back into the groove of it. Growing up, this was the only game we had when it came out, so I played through it non-stop. And that's how I got to be like 30 times. Yeah, I got your pig. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. I already grabbed it. See? You can just run up and grab them if you try hard enough. Loser. And look, he's still over there like, oh, I wonder what it's up to. Oh, dirty pig. But anyways, so you bring him up here, toss him in the gate, and then you talk to the mom, because the wife's been wanting a pet, so let's see, we brought her one. Why, did you bring that little piglet all the way here just for me? Oh, thank you so much. I've been thinking of getting a pet pig for a while now. The boys will be so happy when they get home. You sweetie. Okay, Link, hold out your hand. This is your reward. Don't spend it all in one place. The funniest thing about this, oh, never mind. Why, this little darling is cute as a button. You know, it's so cute that I wouldn't mind having even more of them. You know what's funny? She says that, but that black one is the only one that survives. They totally eat these other 2 pigs. Now, it's not confirmed, but it's confirmed. Oh, wait, that's right, yeah. It is really hard to grab them if you're running towards them. It's not impossible. When I was young and I first played through this game, I had no patience. So I was always running at them. And my failure rate was much... I did it every time, so clearly you can do it. Why, did you bring me another piglet? Yeah, because you said you wanted one. Oh, were you all worried that this little guy would get lonely hanging out inside the Just thought, kind of making her sound like a fucking sex line. Are you all worried about this little guy lonely hanging out inside the fence all by himself? That is the sweetest thing. Fuck! Sweetest thing I've ever heard. Thank you so much for bringing us yet another family member. Stupid fucking Twitter. Here's a little something for you. If you find any other little piggies, you know where to bring them. I was gonna say though, the concept of her giving you 20 rupees and then being like, don't spend it all in one place, and it's like, it's 20 rupees. It's not a lot when you compare it to like how much things cost in this game. Okay, you gave me like $5 and you're like, don't go spend it all in one place. Fucking asshole. Oh, I hate this kid. I always hated this kid. And so was my mom. Well, I went and talked to your mom, and I found out she just wants pets, and I like how this guy just stands up, like, alright, well, if you come across wild pigs, you've got to be careful not to scare them. What you need to do is open your heart to them. Yeah, you heard me right. For example, you can feed them bait to settle them down, or hold and use to slowly crawl up behind them. That way you won't startle them, and they'll like you. Oh, and remember to put away anything you're holding before you press to crouch. You can't go crawling around with stuff in your hands. Thank you. I am so glad for the knowledge about pressing. Yeah, I agree with Aaron from Game Grumps here. Whenever they break the fourth wall like that, you can literally just say crouch, and then we have a little display up there that says crouch when I'm standing still. But, I mean, I guess everyone who plays video games could be stupid. Hoy, Link. What's that? Today's your birthday. Well, congrats, buddy. Are you that old already? Wow, time just flies right by, doesn't it? You blink and poof, there goes a year. Why, I swear I just cut the grass in this field the other day. But look at how tall it's gotten already. Say, do you want to try cutting it, Link? You'd be surprised at the things people drop in the grass. It's fun. It's like a treasure hunt. Except you're going to need some kind of grass cutting tool if you want to cut the grass. That's just common sense, buddy. Hey, shut up, dude. Alright. He just did that thing where it's like, oh, wow, time really flies. I can't believe you're already this old. Just like how the other day I did this thing and now it needs done again, and here's my problem. I need you to solve it for me. Would you please? It's the most inconsiderate thing because he doesn't care about me. Actually, I'm not going to do this yet because I'm gonna go get my money because he has money in his house. For anyone who did not know, I think if you talk to him, he says something about it being like your birthday present or something. I always thought that, but I'm probably wrong. You just crawl under his bed, grab the red rupee. Also, while I'm thinking about it, because I have the TV turned down low, but I can still hear what happens, but I'm just gonna say, Wind Waker has the most beautiful game music out of almost any game I've ever played. It's really awesome. I really love it. I'm gonna take this last pig and then I'm gonna call it an episode. Here we go, just running, jump. Running. Whoa! Shit! Damn it. Alright, man, come on. Float. Alright. I like how, like, you're technically swimming, but the game's not stupid. It's like you're above land. Like, we get it. I got it. Can't believe I messed that up. It's not looking good. Hope I don't die within, like, the next 10 episodes. Die on the first freaking boss. That would just be my luck. Okay. Come running. Here's your pet that you'll eat, inevitably. Look at how much space there is in that pen. I'll tell you what, if I find any other lost pigs, you just go right ahead and bring them here, okay? Oh, look at this one. You sure do know where to find the cutest pigs in the whole great sea. Hey, oinker, oink, oink. Oh, now things will ever be so much more lively in the pen. It'll be like a big pig jamboree in here. Thank you so much. Oh, that's right. I can't let you leave without giving you a present. Happy birthday, Link. Like, that's bull. Because I went around, I did all this work for you, and you're like, oh, let me reward you. And then that last one, you're like, oh, it's just a present. Like, listen. Alright. Anyways, I'm going to call it an episode here. Tune in next time, please. Please tune in. Hello and welcome back to Hard Mode. Today we're playing Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, and again, name of the game: if I die, it's over. Last time I went around and did some chores around the village, got 97 rupees. Today I'm just going to the island tutorial. You just do more chores, but not really, because there's not much left to do, and I'm not going to do all the tutorials because I don't need them. So I'm just going to grab the secrets and head off. And that's an orange rupee. I'm wondering, like, so obviously everyone does videos and we all enjoy it. I'm wondering where else, aside from YouTube, I can put these videos to try and, like, gain feedback. I wonder if there's any forums to place them on. I'll look into it. Anywho. Alright, so let's see. I did the pigs. Oh. There's one other thing I want to do before I get my green clothes. And technically you can do this before you leave the island, which I highly recommend. I highly recommend you do this before you leave Outset Island, is you swim to Beetle's ship and enter it and buy the bait bag. You don't want to leave this island without the bait bag. Trust me. I always thought it was more expensive than 20 rupees. Like I said, I know the HD version made like some changes and adjustments. Just for you. This is one thing. Even though I've beaten this game so much, I've never gotten past the silver membership. Like, ever. But I'm going to actually buy a Hoyi pair and some bait. You'll want bait, but not right now. I'm going to buy a Hoyi pair. I'm going to use it to go around and get all the other rupees on the island. Because here's the thing. The way I am playing this means that I am going to have to really have a lot of money so I can keep buying potions, because that's really the only way I'm going to be able to survive, is if I have enough money to buy the necessary supplies. So I'm just going to use the seagull, because I'm really going to need to get as much money as possible. So first thing I know to grab is definitely right here. Pretty easy. And then there's Grandma's. I don't remember. I always thought there was a $5 on top of here. I thought there was. I guess not. But I know there's one over here. So, and there's a 1. There's a green. Well, I actually think I should be using to grab these two. Like I said, if you... So, like, even though I know, like I said, I was talking about last time, I want to be creative and everything. And I do. And that's why, but I like to take something that pre-exists and put like some kind of spin on it. And while this isn't like, I'm not saying no one else has ever done this, I haven't seen it too often, so it's just something I thought would be fun to try. And if anybody else tries it with this game especially, I highly recommend, just with this game, if you do hero mode and you do a no death run, you just gotta have a lot of rupees so you can have plenty of healing items, because you don't, with hero mode you don't get healing items naturally, which was always the thing that made it hard for me. You know, you grow up playing Zelda for years, you just cut grass or break pots and you'll get a heart, some rupees. You can also get a lot of money here if you just keep your seagull stuck in this little area. Fun fact, maybe it's a fun fact. Fun fact for me, though, is if you need to move your seagull around quickly, use the camera stick. Because I guess, for some reason, that can really speed up where your seagull goes. I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. It's going to bring me all the way back down. But I got the red, I got the blue, and I got that yellow. I think that's all I wanted. Okay, now we're going to go talk to Grandma. But like I said, something I love about the HD version is just how much more free the camera feels. I don't know, the GameCube version, even though I think the GameCube controllers are awesome, is the C-stick for the camera always felt awkward to move. Oh shit, that's right. I can't believe I genuinely forgot. Grandma's up here. Hi, Granny. I've been waiting for you, Link. Link, try these on. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. He's like, ugh. He's like, gross. Oh, he's so unhappy. Don't look so disappointed, dear one. Just try them on. Today is a day to celebrate. It is the day that you become the same age as the young hero spoken of in all the legends. So if adult Link is 17, that means Kid Link was 10. So that means Wind Waker Link is 10. You only have to wear them for one day. So don't look so down. Be proud, child. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies. We don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. Hanging the family shield on the wall as decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from those days. So this game has the same problem with like Okami and the fact that like there's this big legend, right? And people don't really fully believe in it, but it's only been 100 years. 100 years is not long enough for someone to be like, yeah, that never happened. Or isn't it? I guess we have Holocaust deniers now. Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party, so I'd better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Your grandma's going to make your favorite soup for you tonight. Just know you're looking forward to it. Now go get your sister Errol. So I don't know about anyone else, but this suit is the best suit. I love the Wind Waker tunic. I miss the Wind Waker tunic. I think it's the most colorful. I think it's the most charming. I just love it. My second favorite is the tunic of Majora's Mask. Even though it and Ocarina of Time have the same, like, they're the same tunic, essentially, there's something different about Majora's Mask done in the art style, if you look, where it's all just harsher lighting. It's beautiful. It's very, very pretty. Alright, we gotta go talk to Errol and progress the plot. I mean, or just tell her, hey, I got my clothes. Yeah, nothing weird is gonna happen at all. Why would it? Why would it? Peaceful island. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. I think I'd be bored living on an island like this, honestly. Ah, hoy, big brother. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? She's like, you look like you'd be way too hot in those clothes. I guess they're pretty neat, though. So anyway, Link, can you close your eyes and hold out your hand just for a second? I'm going to give you my most treasured belonging, but just for one day. Happy birthday. And you got the telescope, which I actually use way more than probably anybody else in the game. I remember when I first played this game, I was always like, why can't I just like smack people with the telescope? So, well, do you like it? I'm letting you borrow this special gift just because you're my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Hee hee hee. Ooh, why don't you try it out right now? Try looking over at our house. Oh, fuck. Okay. Alright. I see that there's a mailman there now. Oh shit, there he is. I think his name is Quill. Postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? Ah, Link! Sky. Look up in the sky. I'm literally just gonna be quiet for this cutscene. Link, this is so terrible. That girl fell into the forest. She needs help. But it's too dangerous for you to go in there without something you can use to defend yourself with. She's right. A telescope will never cut it. What do I do? What are you going to do if you go into the forest and that big bird attacks you? You need something to fight it off with. She's right. What am I going to do? Well, you're supposed to find out through exploration. That's one of the things I enjoy is, like, I'm sure somebody would dock points, like, critically, being like, they don't tell you where to go, but, like, it's a Zelda game. Just explore. Explore, and you'll find the answer. And then you got some people who's like, how was I supposed to figure that out? Explore! It's a game! Test the limits of it. Enjoy it. What, you want to just tell you everything? You want to just be like, hey, if you hold down A for 3 seconds, you'll beat the game. Do you just want that? Oh, yeah, sorry. Hi. It's correct. You're a smart one. You see my friends. Z-targeting. He's just telling you probably the most important thing about Zelda nowadays is Z-targeting, which is a really, really solid thing. And I'm glad it exists. It makes combat, in my opinion, way more interesting and fun. But anyways, here we are at the dojo, which you should have come to already, but I didn't, because I'm trying to, like, progress with the journey. But anyways, here he is, and we shall contend with him next time.